Hey there everyone, it's Hyper Mario 24. So, Mario Strikers Battle League. It's it's looking really good. It still feels unreal that after 15 years of hearing nothing of this series return, we actually are getting a new Strikers game. What the heck took them so long? Seeing all the animations, the characters, the stages, and especially the music. This is one of those dream games of mine that I'm so happy to see finally return. And where's my next Wario Land game at? Now, even though I am super excited for this game, there are some things that they showed that have some people worried about the game, mostly the characters, like Daisy is nowhere to be seen. This had a lot of people confused, including myself. But then they made an announcement earlier saying that there will be more stuff coming to the game in the future, as well as more characters, so I have no doubt we'll see Princess Daisy soon. But this also means that Nintendo is doing the same stunt they did for Aces and Super Rush, where they add content later to the game instead of giving us the full package day one. I would talk more about this issue, but that's a discussion for another day. So yeah, because of this constant plan that Nintendo thinks is a good idea for some reason, some people are having second thoughts about the game. But I still believe that it's going to be a great game, as we got the developers that made Strikers in the first place, Next Level Games, who are also responsible for Luigi's Mansion 3, which I heard the game was great. I haven't played it yet, it's still on my backlog of games I need to get, but there's no rush. So in this vid, I want to share some of my hopes and predictions with this game that hopefully will come true with that whole release now, add later plan Nintendo's got going on, because I really want this game to do well and last a good while, because who knows if this series will continue after this. With all that said, let's get started. Number 1, and this one is a bit obvious, but more characters. Yes, I did say earlier that they will be adding more characters soon, but when I say I want more characters, I mean I want more characters. When Aces got DLC for the game, it got 30 characters to choose from, which was a really good amount for a game like this, but for some reason Super Rush got the bare minimum of just 17 characters, and I really don't think Strikers deserves a small roster like that. Especially since when the game launches, we only got 10 characters to choose from. So if they can manage to get at least 30 characters or more into this game, it would give players a variety of characters to choose from, as well as just having a fun, healthy roster. You know, it would be cool if they brought back characters for this game like Diddy Kong, Junior, Petey Piranha, just to name a few. And also add new characters, of course, like Pauline, and this one might be a good pick. That robot that was part of the Super Team in Super Mario Strikers. Didn't get his chance to play again in Charged, he was stuck being a janitor. I think he deserves a chance to shine again. Number 2, have more stuff to do in the game. I love kicking the ball and thrashing my opponents as much as the next guy, but I'm really hoping that's not all we can do. I hope there's a lot of customization, not just with your characters, but also the option to change settings on the field, like making the ball super easy to get a shot in the goal, only using certain items like the Superstar. Getting a Hyper Strike is as easy as just holding the A button and you're good to go without having to use the meter. These are just all ideas in my little noggin, but basically I want the amount of stuff you can do like in Charged, where there were challenges for specific characters, achievements if you want to go the extra mile, and just a fun multiplayer session where you can do a ton of wacky stuff with your friends. I just hope there is a good amount of stuff we can do offline as well as online to give this game a lot more replayability, because like I said, Lord knows if we'll ever get another Strikers game in the future, and I want to savor this game for as long as I can, darn it. Number 3, really good online play. Okay, let's get this out of the way right now. Yes, we all know that the Switch's online service is absolute trash, but there are some games that play online really well in the Switch, like Mario Kart and Aces, just to name a few. Don't get me wrong, they are not perfect in the slightest. There will be some latency issues whether you have an Ethernet cable or not, but they do function, and decently well, especially if you're paired with someone with a really good connection. So yeah, not much to say about this one, just want a good functioning online so I can have a smooth, decent matches with my friends. Here's hoping it won't be a dumpster fire. Number 4, more animations. The character animations in this game are so darn good, man. They're all stretchy, comical, and have so much life put into them. Just look at my Phase Warrior and Rosalina. Especially Rosalina. Look at my girl! She is so happy to be in this game. And holy shoot, is she mad here? She looks like she wants to flipping murder somebody. Next Level Games really knows how to make the Mario characters express themselves in the field, and I'm hoping that there's more of them for each character. And I really hope they don't limit the amount of animations for each character like in Strikers Charged, where Mario has like 5 to 6 winning animations, but for some characters like Bowser, only has 2. And from what I've seen online so far, each character has only a couple of animations for scoring, winning, and losing. So I really hope there's more to them because every character so far is looking really good. And yes, I will admit it, even Waluigi looks good in this game too. They really did him justice along with everyone else, so I hope people will have fun with him when the game releases. I will say though, bump this pose. Seriously. And last but certainly not least, number 5. More stages and customizable gear. I'm not entirely sure how many stages there are in the game yet, but regardless the amount, I hope they do add more, with hopefully more references to other Mario sports games. And maybe they could add like a Wario Land base field or a Rosalina Galaxy base field? Hey, a man could dream, right? And since you can combine these types of stages together, I not only think it would be visually cool, but also having a variety of stages to choose from, as well as the references like I mentioned before, would be pretty interesting. Now let's talk about the gear. Now I know some of you are probably thinking that they most likely won't add more gear to the game, and you're probably right. This game does have a good amount of gear that you can mess around to make your character look like an all-out god in soccer, but I still think that having more than what the game originally had would give the game a ton of variety and a lot of replayability to try and unlock those certain perks for your character. And plus, these designs just look so flipping cool, man. I want to see more of them. Look at Wario here with this futuristic looking helmet. He's giving me some strange Tron and Robocop vibes. Of course, for the DLC gear, they could change the stats that the other gears didn't have. Like, most of the stats for the gear in this game only have like +2 and -2 for different stats. And maybe if they do put more gear in the game, they could up the numbers a bit and change certain builds for them. But who knows? And that's about all I'm hoping for. Again, I am super excited for this game, and I can't wait to start playing it with my friends. We even already came up with a cool team name for us. We are calling ourselves the Hyper Strikers. I dig it. But what are your thoughts about the game? Are you excited for it? What's your dream team gonna be and the name for your squad? Let me know in the comments because I always love reading them. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. So until next time, I hope you all have a fantastic rotten day, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Stay safe out there, hypergoers, and as always, peace.